Well, Tammy's here. That's nice. Thank you, Tammy. I always need help, don't we all? And that's the philosophy behind what we're doing here, is trying to get as many people as possible, help as many other people as possible. And I think that's the only way. Now listen, I'm gonna put in the member chat, I'm gonna put eight lessons I have here. These are new lessons I have set up for members to really get the most out of our service. And it takes you through a process to get money, and it's really for, is that, who said that? Oh, that's not mine, is it? Yeah, okay, no. Somebody put up the meta grant, right. But here I have a bunch of programs. Actually, they take you step by step. And that's what I'm really trying to do, is show people step by step. In other words, there's not a single, you probably won't be able to get money by me giving you just one website that you apply to and fill out a form and get money. I know you would like to do that, and I would love to do that for you, but the system isn't set up for me to be able to do that. I've been studying this for 50 years, and unfortunately, it's not that easy to do it. I mean, it can be easy, and there's many examples, and you'll see in our testimonials how people, thanks for this website, I got this, thanks for this website, I got that. And people do, it does happen that way. But a lot of times it doesn't. And particularly for those problems that hang over your head, the things you really want to do in life. You want to get out of debt. You want to start a business. You want to finally buy that house. You have an aching health problem that you can't afford to take advantage of. You have a legal issue that no one is helping you about, and you feel put upon about this society is not helping you at all. And so that's why it takes almost more of a process than a magic bullet. Of course, we would all love to have a magic bullet, and Google sells you magic bullets, but they don't fucking work. Just like if you see me, let's go, all I have to do is sign up in, and I'm gonna get all this money and have no more financial problems for the rest of my life. Well, that may happen, but probably won't. But the other side of that, this stuff is real, and it's real money to help real people, and you have to start learning it to do it. In other words, like the computer, you have this hunk of metal sitting on your desk, and what the hell is it? Okay, I get on it, I tried it didn't work, and I'm still as bad off as before. No, you're not, if you learn how to use it correctly. And that's the thing. All this technology and everything we have in our society now, they're not magic bullets. A few of them are, but most are not. But they're a tool that you have to learn to use to get by in our present society. That's what it's all about. They have new tools, and most of you, if you're an old fart like me, I'm 81 years old, I learned stuff back in the 50s and the 60s. None of that shit works anymore. And then I went to school and got all this stuff and learned in the 70s, 80s, and 90s. None of that stuff works anymore. And I have to learn all over again. And that's what makes me so excited right now. I learned a new way to help people through Let's Go Help, where we help you one-on-one to get that through. Before, I used to sell books, and people would buy books and they didn't know what to do, and they'd try something, one or two, and it wouldn't work. And now it's working better than anything else I've done in 50 years of trying to educate people about these programs. They're important programs. They really change people's lives. I mean, good or bad. I'm not here to judge whether any of these programs are good or any of these programs are bad. I don't care. I just want to make sure people know about the programs that are there, that you've paid for, And if they're helpful for you, you better use them, because they're money and help that you cannot get anywhere else in the world. You can't get anywhere else in America. Go to Google and find how to get a $100,000 grant to start a business. Fuck no. You're just going to get people that are going to get your money to try to get a $100,000 to start a business. But there's real programs in the government to do that. You know, same you're in debt up to your ass or whatever, and you go and Google and do that, all you're going to get are people that are going to get money off you because you are in financial trouble. And that's what capitalism is about, is solve your problem by selling you something. And that's and 2/3 of our economy is that, but 1/3 of our economy is with nice people, and I'm nice or not, I really don't know. but that we decided to have a certain part of our economy, which represents about 1/3 of everything in our economy, that is either government offices or nonprofit organizations. That means they're not there to make a profit. They're not there to make money off of you. They're there to give money to you. That's 1/3. 1/3 of the whole economy is that, okay? And that's what we have to teach each other how to use, because we all have access to that. It's like you not knowing the expressway to get to New York from Washington. And I'm going to ride on these little roads. I love them. I've been using them all my life. Sure, it'll take you longer. It'll take you twice as long to get to New York. If you like it, God bless you. You know, but if you want to get to New York, you just got to get on that expressway, you like it or not. So this is your expressway to doing things in life. You know, because otherwise you don't have money, and you're going into Google and searching and trying to find a savior or whatever. All those saviors in Google want your money. So they're not really saving you anything. They're saving them. And I'm certain that, you know, every person isn't like that, and they have to make a living. Like me, I got to charge. Or else I can't make my own way through life. And I want to make my own way through life, so I'm not a burden to other people. So I have to charge. And that's why, but I'm so grateful that we only charge $20. And by only charging $20, I could help the people I really want to help. I used to charge $2,000, you know, and those people don't need the help. And so that's no fun to help. There's not, you don't feel like you're doing anything in life, you know? And I want to feel like I'm doing something. I don't have a whole lot of time left. I got maybe 10, 15 years if I get real lucky. And I want to spend every second of my life every second as possible to help other people find and understand these programs that are there to help you to eliminate pain, suffering, and increase your joy or whatever. And we've accumulated people that are members that also feel that way and help you also, besides me and the other people, you know, on staff. They're here too to do that. We all want to help each other so much. And it's a very selfish thing. I'm homeless in a city, and it doesn't have funds to, well, it doesn't. Your city does have funds, but it's not where you're looking. So if you're looking for funds for housing or anything like that, you can't go to one place and they say that it has like, okay, they help with housing, and you call them up and they say they don't have any money. That doesn't mean there's no money. You put in housing right now, you go to findhelp.org, put in the keyword housing, and you'll find 100 people, maybe only 50 if you're in a small city, that work on the problem of you getting housing. I know it would be for rent the same way. You can't get rent, okay? Pay rent or a down payment. Yeah, there's got to be 50 to 100 people in every city that helps with that. I mean, maybe you're out in the middle of nowhere and 200 miles from everything, and so maybe it's not you, but then there'll be state programs that we do that. And there could be a half a dozen easily, you know, that could help you. So you can't really say, I mean, you can because that's your experience, that there's no money to solve your problem because you've checked. Well, where you checked isn't enough. It's sort of like saying you go out to get a job and you call two offices, two companies to get a job, and they say, we're not hiring. So you're going home and saying, hey, nobody's hiring, I can't get a job. You can't say that. I mean, there's 20 million job openings in America today, at least, yeah. And so they're there. You just haven't found them yet, and that's a key. And the problem is that people go to Google to find them. No, because Google is just going to show you things that are going to cost money to solve your problem, and you don't have money. So you don't want to throw money away when you don't have money. You just make your problem worse. So that's why you have to understand, and whether you use me or not, you have to start understanding about the alternative society that helps people, not the society that just gets money from people. And it's our human nature to do that. You know, our human nature is to help people and to give and to love people and to be loved. I mean, that is so, you know, shut up. You're telling me to shut up. What the fuck are you watching me for? This is crazy. Somebody just wrote 10 times for me to shut up. You got the power to shut me up. Wow. Yeah, well, that's interesting. Well, that doesn't matter. Let's see. You need mods. I'm not sure. You like to... fever dream, can't stop. Don't be rude. Yeah, no, people like to be rude in our society now. And I get frustrated at times too, and could fall into that trap. It's easy because it's an instinct we have, and it's a survival mechanism. We are. We all have in our nature. I mean, I sort of see all our emotions as like a box of Crayolas, you know, a big stack of all the different colored crayons you get in a big box from Crayola people. And that's our emotions we have. We have all those, and all those emotions are important, you know, and how do I get money? Okay, well, if you want to join us, it's $20 at letsgov't.com, and that's we never charge more than $20 a month. No matter what you get from us, it's never more than the $20. But now we have a special deal for the next couple days. We're offering a test drive. You get a test drive of Let's Go Health for only $1, and that's at letsgodollar.com. So you could go to letsgodollar.com and sign up for just $1 for 5 days. You get 5 days of our service, which includes unlimited personal help to apply to every program you're eligible for. So like here, as a member, I'm live on now to help member answer their questions. At 5 o'clock, we have other members that will be there to answer your questions. And they, I think, are even more important because they're more like you. I've been saying this for 50 years, so I'm coming from a different vantage point or background that it's harder for me to relate to you just starting out to try to find this. So members that help live. So we'll have at 5 o'clock today, we have a member that will be live to answer your questions, to tell you how she did it. At 9 o'clock tonight, Megan will help you with your credit score. And she's like, after a week or two, increasing people's credit score by 100, 200 points. Yeah. And all that is all free. Everything we give, there's never an extra charge for anything we do. It's just one charge that we do is $20. Well, now it's $1 for 5 days. And then after 5 days, we start charging you $20 a month. So if you're up for that, you just stay and we'll charge you for $20 a month. Cheryl from Tennessee, needing several aspects of help. Well, we got it all. I just put a list in the beginning, Cheryl and members. I have 7 reports that I've recently completed to help members with, these are popular programs, home repair. Okay, look at that home repair. It has a couple of videos and sources for anywhere in the country how to get help for home repair. okay? That's all you need is up there. You don't have to worry about anything else if that's all you need. But what you have to do is follow those instructions step by step on getting home repaired. It's not just calling one place and getting it. Maybe that will happen, but most likely it won't, okay? So you have to prepare for the worst. You don't prepare for success, you prepare for failure, because failure is most likely to happen than success, okay? Because you have to try a lot of stuff to be successful. So I got that, okay? Now, another one I have, because I was a member, really was hurting for funeral expenses, okay? There's a lot of programs to help people for funeral expenses, okay? So we have a lot of loved ones dying and COVID and things like that. And these programs go up to $9,000 of grants to help with funeral expenses. That $9,000 one is really for COVID. And so if you have a loved one or anything with COVID and they pass away, that's $9,000. But there's other programs locally and nationally to help with that. See, this country is loaded with government programs and nonprofit organizations that help people with problems. And that's, you know, capitalism makes money off your problems. You know, this is trying to give money for people with problems. Start your own business, same thing. There's a step-by-step video instructions and websites to help you start a business. The main thing about starting a business is never ask for a grant. Okay, you want one, there's a lot there, but don't worry about that. You need help starting a business. You don't know enough about grants yet to ask for a grant. So you talk to people, because the key to all of this is that you're going to find people who get grant money to help you figure out the best way for you to start your business. You hear that? Okay, because there's 1,000 ways to start any kind of business. And what you need is help, and free help, to sit down with you to figure out the best way for you to start a business, okay? And all that is available free, but you have to know where that is. And so I have it all there in these videos and links. And that's item number 3. Paying for college. I was helping a friend get a friend whose son is going to college, or and another loved one who wants to go back to college, okay? Don't pay for college, okay? And this is a series of steps and videos how not to pay for college. Everything I send you will never cost you money. Everything I give you will give you money or free services, okay? That's what I'm about. And by the way, if you're not a member and want to join our dollar thing, like I say, it's only available for the next couple of days, and it's letsgodollar, letsgodollar.com. Okay, go to letsgodollar.com, and you could join us and get all this free help I have here for free, and lots and lots of it, okay? Unlimited, there's no, and make sure you attend our websites, make sure you download our reports, and get our Let's Go Meta Grant report that we just put up there too. How not to pay back taxes. There's programs if you owe the IRS or even your state capital or even property taxes. There's programs not to pay your back taxes, okay? People don't know that, but you should. You live in a government, and you know the rich people know that, okay? You know, because they're paying thousands and thousands and tens of thousands of dollars to people, you know, to do that for them. You don't need that. You could do it yourself. I'll show you where it is and what to do. What they're paying thousands and tens of thousands of dollars for, you could get the same help for free, because it's crazy, but the government pays people on the government salary. They get grants to help you do the same thing the consultants charge you to do for you for free. Okay? But they don't advertise. The consultants advertise because they're getting a shitload of money off of these richest people to wipe their ass. And you're grown up enough to do that. You just have to know where. And that's what I do, okay? Back taxes. Get your debts forgiven, okay? I have a whole series of programs where you could get all kinds of debt forgiven. And not only student debt, But any kind of, even there's forgiveness programs for if you owe child support money. That's right, child support money. Or you can't pay the government back of a loan. There's out of that. Or how to get out of all these traffic tickets and things like that. There are programs for that that people don't know about. Also, 117 government offices to help pay utility bills. That's right. Utility, $117. People will go and look for utility bills and they'll find one or two offices and they'll say, yo, you don't make too much money to pay that. There's 117 offices just in one zip code alone. See, so that report is there. And all these reports are in the beginning of the chat on Let's Go Help. So go there, Let's Go Help, and get those at the beginning of the chat, okay? Or free computers, free Wi-Fi, and free cell phones. That's right. That's available for people. And you could find those too at, if you go to, a good way to find a lot of those things that nonprofits give out for free. Remember, it's like full screen, it's not working. Numbers, what numbers? I'm not sure what numbers. I didn't put any numbers. Go to findhelp.org. Put in computers and you'll see a half a dozen, maybe a dozen or more nonprofit organizations that help with giving you free computers or free Wi-Fi or free cell phones, okay? And we give out 30 free computers on the 30th every month, so that's coming up soon. So we have an offer now for a $1 offer for 5 days of Let's Go Help. You could get for just $1. You get 5 days of unlimited help for just $1. So you could apply for that now. Or if you want to pay the full price, that's on letsgohelp.com. But if you're not a member, it's probably wiser to try the $1. But you're going to be charged $20 after 5 days. So be sure to drain us. And if you get pissed off at us for any reason or can't afford it, make sure you get a copy of the Let's Go Meta Grant report, Meta, M-E-T-A grant report, because that has a complete collection of where to go to solve any problem you have in this country, and if it involves financial assistance. And you could keep that for the rest of your life because most of these things don't change that much. And you could have that, put that in your drawer next to your Bible, because you could always turn to that for help with anything on the rest of your life. It'll be there for you to get the help and money you need to succeed. That's what I do for life, and that's what I'm gonna do for the rest of my life. And I feel I got 10, 15 years left. So if you wanna join us for $1, it's letsgodollar.com. And you're convinced you wanna do it full-time, and it's $20 a month, and that's at letsgohelp.com. So letsgodollar.com or letsgohelp.com for $1 or $20. Although don't forget the $1 is only for 5 days, and after that you'll be charged $20 a month, okay? Until you quit, and you can quit anytime you like. But remember, make sure you get a copy of Let's Go's Meta Grant Report, because that's a Bible of getting free money and help to do anything you want in this life, man. There's options for you, but the options are not in Google, and that's the downfall. You're going to Google and looking for those options, and they're not there. You'll never find them. I mean, they're probably there somewhere, but it's a needle in a haystack, or in a Google stack. So that's a needle in a Google stack. Well, thank you so much for opening your heart for me. I want to open my heart for you, and I want everybody else and member help. Let's Go Help to try to open their hearts every day to help other people, because that's the key. I mean, that feels so good, and you know it feels good. And the older I get, the more I know that's the most important thing. And that will grow your heart forever, helping others. And that's what we can only grow forever. You can't get faster, you can't get smarter, you can't get stronger, you can't get in. But you could love harder, and you could do that forever. So let's try to do that together. Or inspire each other, right? Something like that.